Hello, good day. My name is Prince Emi Kasali. Welcome back to our channel if you're watching us on YouTube. And for people in my WhatsApp group, I welcome you to this WhatsApp group. For people watching me on Facebook, also TikTok, I say thank you for being part of this training. This is going to be an audio training, and it's going to be based on crypto generally. I am Prince Emi Kasali once again. So I just want to take you through crypto and what exactly do we mean by crypto? When it means crypto, it means internet money. I know there are a lot of grammars talking about what crypto really means, the cryptocurrency and everything. But what do we use cryptocurrency to do majorly? We use it to pay and to exchange for goods and services, and that is what crypto simply means. It simply means money. And just like we have all countries having their money, the same thing with the cryptocurrency, we have a lot of them like that. Talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Shibano, what else again? We have the Avalanche and so on. We have lots of currencies. So just like in the real world, we have the major currency that determines the economy of almost every country. Currencies like the US dollar, the British pound, and what else again? We have the euro. Those are major coins. Then we have major coins also in cryptocurrency. We have them like BTC itself, which is number one, the papa of all. Okay, then we have Ethereum, we have coins like Solana also. It's a big coin. We call them layer one blockchain coins. We have lots and lots of them like that. Like Matic also is a good coin, and we also have currencies that are called meme coins. That means they're just coming up, trying to get their standard. They are very, they are funny in nature. We have them in the real world, like the Nigerian naira. Okay, let's move in. And when we talk about cryptocurrency, there are a lot of ways of making money from the cryptocurrency. You can create a service and allow people to, pay you through a particular crypto coin, and also you can also make a lot of ways, as in there are more ways of making money from the cryptocurrency itself. One of them, which we'll be talking about today, is called trading. But apart from trading, we have farming, we have mining, we have lots of ways of making money. Just like with the normal crypto, with the normal currency, which we call fiat currency, and we can make money through forex, like foreign exchange, buy one sell the other, and that gives us arbitrage also as means of making money from the cryptocurrency world. Not the arbitrage that you are used to. Arbitrage simply means more different thing from what you're used to. So don't quote arbitrage like, yes, he mentioned arbitrage. Okay, we're moving, and sincerely, we will be talking about trading here, which is the basic, which is the most popular way of making money from the cryptocurrency world. What is trading? It's buying and selling, just like we do buy and sell. So what do? You buy a coin when you feel that the coin is cheap, or when you feel it's going to be more expensive than that, then you sell when it is really expensive, depending on the value you want to take on it. For example, if you really want to make great money from it, like I just want to keep it, I don't want to disturb myself till it makes huge value, we do long time trading, like you buy and hold for a very long time. And we have day trading, and we have I've forgotten the term, whereby within seconds you just buy, we snap, you understand, you just move in and make that little thing, little difference, and you're cool. So trading is simply buying, hold, and sell when it is of more value. So we have three types of trading, to be precise. We have spot, we have futures, and we have arbitrage. But we'll be focusing on spot and futures right now. When I mean spot, I mean you buy and you make profits when it appreciates. And the issue about this is, most of the time in crypto world, even in the normal forex, talking about the foreign exchange, you realize that in seconds, in minutes, currency against each other moves in waves. Even if it is going up, it still moves in waves. It doesn't move like a straight line. It doesn't make a straight line, so it moves in waves. So that's exactly what it's happening in the cryptocurrency world. So when you buy and you hold also, sometimes the value of that coin might be lesser than what you come in with. It might be far lesser than what you come in with. So there's no problem. You just have to wait till it's sells. So buying and selling is, let's use a case study of you normal buying. Like, okay, for example, you want to buy beans. You felt like, oh, beans is cheaper this time, so you buy. Then instead of you selling instantly for little profit, you want to hold on it till it appreciates more. For example, you buy at 5,000 naira, or let's say $5 per bag, and later on you realize that, okay, in the next 2 months, probably this particular beans will become $6. And you feel like, okay, when it becomes $6, then I will now sell at my profit. So you understand. So that's exactly what spot means. But futures is far different from that. Futures is more like you are betting. You're betting. It's like you're betting, like, okay, this particular coin is gonna go this high. Oh, this particular coin is gonna go this low. So in futures, you can trade the coin going up, and you can also trade the coin going down. And there are a lot of beautiful advantages of trading futures. Apart from that, you can bet, like, okay, a coin will go up, and you can bet that it's going to go down. So that's one. Another advantage is that in futures, if you don't have money, the company expected to borrow you money. For example, I can trade 10x, that means 10 times my capital. If I have $10, I can decide to trade 10x, trade $100. If I have $10, I can decide to trade 20x, trade $200. You understand? So that is interesting, because if I want to make 1% of, if I'm to trade a percentage of $10, that is going to give me, I think, 0.01, I guess, or 0.1. I'm saying this often to make use of your calculator. But if I do 10x, that simply means, I think that is 0.1, so that is 10 cents. So if I now do 10x, that means I'm trading $100 instead of trading $10. My 1% will be $1, so I'll make huge profit. It's gonna be interesting. If I trade 20x and I do 1%, like I do I do 20x of $10, that's $200. 1% of $200 is $2. It is interesting. It makes sense, isn't it? It's making sense. But the more X you make, the more liquidated you become. The problem and the error about this is, the more greedier you become, the more it's you're gonna lose your money. Okay, how do you lose your money? Okay, for example, I'm doing this offense, so don't mind me. I'm just thinking as I'm talking. So, for example, you can also trade 50x. Yes, that means you can trade $500 instead of $10 that you have. So now, but the problem is this: the more your X, the faster you get liquidated. How? When you're trading and the trade is going against you, when the trade goes against you such that your capital is being exhausted, you are done. For example, you want to make 1%. Let's say you do 10x as an example. 10x simply means you you're trading $100 instead of $10. Now, if you make your profit, you earn $1. But when it goes against you, minus 10%, that is when your $100 will get exhausted. So that simply means that when your $100 gets, when your $10 get exhausted, you're done. You're fired. The system will not add more money down to serve as guarantor. Or do I put it? So you immediately you do minus 10% down, you're done. You're fired. All your money is gone. And if you're doing 20x, that simply means when the coin goes against you, when the trade goes against you, minus 5%, you're fired. Your $10 is gone. You lose your old $10. So that's it. But don't worry, there are a lot of ways of doing this, and in the past they use what we call stop loss. That means when it goes against me, this particular percentage, get it out. So, but I'll introduce it to something that will make your trade perfect. Don't worry. Now, we move on. How do we trade? How do we really know what to trade and how to trade? Okay, we have a lot of ways. We have fundamental analysis. That means, what is the internet? What are they talking about this coin? Who are talking about it? Do we have influencers, whales talking about this coin? Are they talking about it? What are they saying? Is there any news coming around it? If there is a news coming around it, then people follow news. People like news. Even when the news is genuine or not, it affects a coin, because what you put around that coin is what people want to trade. Everybody wants to buy a valuable coin. So when you're saying that this coin is going to be valuable so time, everybody wants to be in the game, buy it ahead of when it's going to be valuable. So that's it. That's simple it. And when they say a coin is not going to be valuable, like, oh, so we'll withdraw from this coin and so on, people feel it's going to go down. So you can bet it's like, okay, I put in short, like I'm trading that is going to go down. So those are ways. And then we have technical analysis. Technical analysis is just like the normal bets. People in Nigeria should know what Baba Ijebu is. So that's a game whereby you feel like, oh, in 1946, 2 and 3 came, you permutate, one leg came out, and so the same thing in football also, football bets, where you look at what did Man U and Chelsea play in 1988, and when they play on this so feud, this is what happened. When a particular player was in the game, this is what happened, so they are going to play that player again. Those are technical analysis. Technical analysis is trying to compare the events of those coins. What happened when it becomes this in this time? What happened when it becomes this? That is where the word resistance, support, and everything start coming in. Or when it gets to this, it has to move up again. And to be sincere with you, the two are good, but the two are not going to give you a perfect result. So the two are not going to give you a perfect result, because everything happens on human behavior. When the news comes, what are people doing with the news matters. For example, there is Iran, Iraq, and then this is supposed to go down. What gives us the assurance that instead of we feeling that it will affect the coin negatively, it might so much affect the coin positively? Because human behavior, you don't know what will happen. You understand? A lot of people might start buying because they feel that their currency is not going to be useful again. If they want to transact with the world, that simply means they need to be online and use online money instead of their normal transactions. So people might decide to be buying. So the fundamental analysis that, when there's a problem, there's going to be less usage, might not just be. Technical analysis is working because most surely when people were trading those days, they were using the technical analysis. So when you think you are using the technical analysis, is the technical analysis that is using you. What I'm trying to say is we are playing along with the technical analysis. That is why the technical analysis is correct. When majority are no more playing around with the technical analysis, then it will not be correct. But when a whale comes into the system, forget technical and fundamental, unless the whale already announced to you in order for you to pump in order for you to be able to market that coin. For example, I want to market a particular coin. I can start telling you, oh, so company is going to use this coin in the next 2 months, and people are feeling like, okay, when they're going to use it, it's going to skyrocket, so people start buying. You understand? So that might be correct, but at the same time, a whale can just withdraw from a coin without announcing. And who are whales? Whales are whales. You know, when you're in water, when whale moves, the whole thing shakes. Ship knows. Water even knows. Every fish knows. You understand? So those are the whales in the crypto world. When they enter a particular coin, when they buy a particular coin, stuff happens. And when they leave, God, when they leave a particular coin, it's always disastrous. So those are the things. But nowadays, stuff are happening. And instead of you disturbing yourself trying to make fundamental analysis, which involves you reading a lot of junks, a lot of news, what you don't even understand, in the financial world, it's not that easy to comprehend what they say. So you just hear a lot of terms, something in something, a department that you don't even know in US says it wants to start trading, and you start shaking like they said they want to start trading. You don't even know who they are, or what effects they can bring or not. But just name, with some names and some numbers in between it, you feel like, oh, this is great. Then, when it comes to technical analysis, it has not been easy. If it does this, it probably might do this. There is never, it will. It probably. If it's, Okay, that is why we have quantitative analysis. And quantitative analysis is easy, straight to use. It's easy and straight to use. It's easy and straight to use. That's just it. So we have that is cool. It's very, very cool to use, because quantitative analysis is mathematics. It's just a quantitative we did when we were in primary school. We did quantitative analysis when we were in primary school then. I think they call it something aptitude now. I don't know, but we call it quantitative analysis then, and quantitative aptitude or something then. So it's just about you playing games like, okay, when it does this, buy this, when it buys this, does this. It's pure mathematics. And thanks, with the help of quantitative analysis, we have a lot of bots that can work it out. There are a lot of bots right now that trades with quantitative analysis, because hardly will you see good bots that will trade fundamental analysis. Of course, bots are not expected to trade news, junks. It will tabaru the robot, because one news will contradict the other and so on. Then when it comes to trading with technical analysis, it depends on your candle, and most of the time it depends on your indicator, and one indicator or two indicator, three indicator might not be perfect, because you're expecting these and these and these to show you green light, and at the long run the three might not even show green light on time. And when they show green light, doesn't really mean that is what human behavior will follow. You understand? So that is why quantitative analysis is there, so that you don't fail. But using this quantitative analysis is also something you need to train yourself about, or look for people who can train you on. We have a lot of bots that uses it right now, and I will be introducing you to one powerful robot that does it perfectly well. It is called uTrading. uTrading, it's a wonderful one. One thing you need to know about bots is, number one, your money must be in your hands if you're trading with a bot. How do I mean is, your Binance, your OKX, your Bybit and so on, your KuCoin and so on, your money must be there. let the system trade for your money inside there. It's just like you need an extra lesson for your child. Let them come and train them at home so that you monitor them. How are they training my child? You know, that kind of a thing. So your money is with you, and that's one good thing about this particular robot. And another thing about it is it is fully automated. Like, you can decide the robot should trade for you by itself, and you can decide to just do some, you know, in less than 20 minutes. Depending, if you're new in the system, it will take you about 30 or 40 minutes depending on who is guiding you. But the truth is, if you master it, it is just going to cost you less than 5 minutes. You do your settings. After finishing your settings, the trade keeps going on for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. You can leave that trade like that. It will just keep fetching you money whenever the money comes in. That what I'm trying to say is, you know, trade goes up and down. So whenever it meets the percentage of profit it takes for you, you know, it buys another one and so on. And another thing about this wonderful robot is it can also help you pick trades. Like, okay, pick a trade for me. I want to be trading Solana. I know Solana has a good positive future. It has a bright future. So I want to be trading Solana. So trade Solana for me anytime you feel you understand where Solana is heading to. So it will pick the trade when it feels it goes up. It will pick the trade when it feels it's going down for you in futures. And also you can also do the same thing in spot. And that is the wonderful thing about this bot. Also, it trades both futures and spot. Most of the bots will trade either future or spot, but this one trades both futures and spot. And some companies that also like feel like, oh, they want to have a robot for futures and spot, they put it on a different platform. Like, okay, buy this robot if you're trading spot, buy this robot if you're trading futures. But this has the two on the same platform. And the beautiful thing about this robot also is it is very simple compared to all I have seen. It's very, very simple. To all I've seen, very flexible to use. It's not that complicated. It's not that, you know, oh god. Now, another thing which makes it stand out, that means makes it is a standout robot, is that this robot is free. Mostly on all robots that I see, despite the fact that they only trade either spot or futures, they'll still charge you. Some charge you up to $300 annually for using the robot. And they also charge, some charges $100, $120, $150 for using the robot. And despite all this, they still get their gas fee. That means this, you still pay as you are earning from the system. So, but this particular robot is free, no subscription. All you just need is the gas fee, and the gas fee is what you put into the system and what you pay. The system cannot go to your Binance to withdraw their own percentage of your profit. So the only thing happens is that whenever you're making profit, the system takes its own percentage out of it. The system takes its own percentage out of it. And what is the system percentage? In a nutshell, let me just say this. If you are to make, for example, you deposit, let's say $100 as gas fee. $100 is not part of what you, but for an easy calculation, when you put in $100 gas fee, the system, your gas fee will finish only when you have made $500 in the game. That means your gas fee will get exhausted. Your gas fee does not expire, but it finishes only when you have made ×5 of your profit. That means when you've made ×5 of your gas fee as profit. So for $100 gas, you would have made $500 as profit on your Binance or on your OKX or whatever exchanger you're using before the gas fee gets exhausted. So those are the wonderful things you need to know about uTrading. Then what else again? Your trading capital is with you, your gas fee. So all you just need right now is just use the link of whoever refers you into these to this wonderful opportunity to open a uTrade app, and also download the app, log into the app. You don't pay your gas fee. We have gas fee of $15, we have $45, we have $90, we have $480, we have another one of $1,400. And you might ask, which one do I start with? I recommend $90, but you can do any, especially before May 9, 2024. I think we're in 2024 right now, so you can just do any, but the only thing is the benefit attached to it is different. You know, there are some benefits attached to it, not benefit as in gas fee and your trading. Some of the subscription, they will give you more bonus that will also be closer. For example, $90 before May 9 will give you extra $60 worth of gas fee. So you'll be getting $150 gas fee, the $90 worth of gas fee. So that's the difference. So that means you have to make about $450 in the game before your gas fee finishes. So, and that's awesome. So that's one of the reasons why I recommend that. And also it will give you access to become a V1. That means in case you want to refer people, or you see somebody asking you, what are you doing? You get 20% of his or gas fee instantly. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So that's about the gas fee. So all you just need to do, then after that, tell the person to give you our settings. Let's trade without liquidating. You know, one thing about this system that I forgot to talk about is not liquidating. The system tries to guide you not to liquidate, but at the same time, we also have a liquidating free system. That means no liquidation. You cannot liquidate. So all you just need to do is ask whoever sent you, whoever is making you come about, tell the person to send you the say no to liquidation settings. So that's it. Thank you very much. I hope the time spent is worth it, and please just get started right now. This is 2024, and in 2024 we're expecting a lot of positive results when it comes to cryptocurrency. This is the year of bull run, and we're expecting this bull run. It started last year. A lot of people saying, oh, bull run is coming, but since if you go and check your monthly calendar, that is our monthly candle, you realize that it has always been on an uptrend since November 2023, and it will keep being on uptrend till 2025. So please take advantage of this. This is the best thing that you ever do. Not the regular harrow high. Let your money be in your hands. Trade. Take this as more of not opportunity any longer, more of a career. Do this. It's not going to take your time. It's just do some settings and let it be there. With our settings, the worst scenario, you'll be getting about 30% a month. But guess what? This is bull run. Surprise will come one day, and before you know it, you will also earn not less than 500% in a particular month. We are telling you 30% because we don't want you to over expect. We know how people feel when you tell them, oh, you make 100%, and they now make 40%. Like, is this what I make? As if they can make more than that in any other business. Thank you very much. My name remains Prince Yemi Kasali. Have an awesome. Thank you. Bye.